Hey guys, we're going to try something new today, and that's basically making a theory video while me watching someone else draw. He's a friend of mine. His name's Nate. Go follow him when you can. He's on Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. Now let's begin. The real reason, or the reason why I believe Horikoshi won't end on I like that one Waski. It's so funny. The real reason why Horikoshi isn't going to end on a war arc is basically because there's so much questions left unanswered. Basically, like for example, All for One is there's a chance that All for One will actually escape, and the other chance is the fact that there's so many other characters that have yet to appear yet again, and yet there's only a few of them coming out. Also, me and Crane had really a lot of problems enjoying the eyeglasses thing. It sucks when you're trying to do new things, but you'll get better someday. Trust me. Okay, now. Sorry. Now, the good reason why Horikoshi won't do that is, well, I just said, well, the other reason is actually because, well, there's so many things left unexplored. For example, there is a second season. Next is basically the fact that there's so many other characters and that it feels like he's trying to add new ones as well. And it kind of just feels like a little bit forced or rushed when that happens then. And well, based on how much Horikoshi is skilled in writing anime, as you can tell from my last video, please watch that. I really need the views to get better. Also, drawing lips is apparently really hard. Alright, but then I'm good at it. It's kind of easy, but you should practice. Also, for those who are scared of the coronavirus, do research. It's not as dangerous as people might think. But just be sure, stay at your homes, wash, eat as much as possible, exercise a lot. Trust me, it won't affect you as easily. And also, please, stay in your homes and don't make the truth even worse than it is. Trust me. What the news tend to miss out is the fact that there aren't a lot of deaths compared to people are being infected. The chances of being infected is really low and can be very, very concerning on how the media phrased it when they basically summed up to the fact that it is literally only affecting those who have a sickness or have or basically like cancer patients or older people, which is why we're supposed to pray for Tom Hanks since he actually got infected, which is why we should start praying for him since he's such a good guy and he gave such a lot to us. So Tom Hanks, T Hanks, for everything, and we'll all pray for you, man. Please pray for him, and he's done so much for this community, for everyone. It would be best that you pray for him. But that aside, I'm not saying to say put T Hanks that aside. Shoot, I forgot to mute this part. It's the well. Now I know that I've been doing this literally. Wait, no. Shoot, stupid. I'm not trying to say that to put T Hanks aside. I'm just trying to say is the fact that you should all be careful and stop treating it as if it's such a life-death sentence. Trust me, it's not as bad as people might say. It's actually much more docile, much weaker. But if you really want to know how you could help, first you should do research on the virus. There's thousands of YouTubers who's going to take the chance on it, going to take a chance on trying to get more views by talking about the coronavirus. Of course, there are some YouTubers who's trying to, there it goes, gone. Who's going to try to tell you that, oh no, it's not that bad, and they're trying to make sure that the lie of the media isn't as bad as it might seem, which is, of course, quite helpful. So we should try to help those YouTubers by actually spreading the information on how we could help, by actually minimizing our contact with people, which is already common for me, the loner, and to always, always exercise, keep yourself healthy, eat healthy, drink up plenty of water, avoid going to populated places, stock up on food if you are you're starting to show symptoms, but also be really, really hopeful and pray for everyone who might actually be infected and might go through a lot. Trust me, a little prayer, a little hope can cost a little to none at all. And also, remember, we should always, always not let fear get the best of us. That's how so many empires fell. That is why we must always, always, always. Thank you. I'm joking, but still, I'm not joking. It's true. It's true. And we all need a little bit of help. And so, if you are going through or starting to display symptoms of any kind of sickness whatsoever, feel free to talk to anyone about it. trust me, you will save a lot of lives. And if you do start to show symptoms, isolate yourself and stock up in your pantry. And before you start displaying symptoms, just to make sure. And make sure that you stock up your pantry beforehand and isolate yourself to be able to lessen the people who's going to get infected. Trust me. Markiplier said it before, and a lot of people are starting to say it. It's best to listen and to show how much of a real threat coronavirus is to the human race. Because we humans are a lot, and we aren't easily taken down. We can do so much more, and we can become so much more. Now, a little side note to make this more lighter is look how thick or how large the head is compared to the entire body. I mean, look at this. Look, I'm trying to just gesture the head. It's bigger than the entire moon combined. Why is it like that? Why is it that big? I'm sorry, I digress. And it's always nice to, pray to show that we are trying our best to support while also trying to be careful as well. Because at the end of the day, the chances of being infected and dying from the infection is really low, but you can never be too sure, so just be careful. Trust me. It's also apparent that there's literally news about certain people isolating or closing off the entire particular places because of this virus, and even though it's actually just really small, it can be really problematic. I mean, there's apparently a country that literally just stated that they're going to suspend classes for until April. I saw that in CNN, and it's apparently really bad, which is why we have to be very, very careful. I'm not covering my nose because of the coronavirus. I'm covering it because there's a big pimple, and I think we're supposed to be doing something about it. But right now, it's not about the pimple. It's about the truth. And the truth is, don't worry about the coronavirus too much. It might cause a lot of deaths, and it might cause a lot of problems. But, like I said earlier, or stated earlier, those deaths are actually pretty low and can only be on older people, or even worse, the cancer patients. But to show that we're trying to lessen it, like I said, I'm just rehashing it, go and make sure to stock up in pantry, talk to people if you have symptoms, and pray for those who are sick to show your support. Thank you. Now, I'm going to talk about something else other than the coronavirus. Not because I don't care, it's basically because of the fact that that's basically a part of the title of the video and I barely talk about it. So, yeah, I really don't want to do a clickbait moment here. Well, I have to be honest, the anime will feel really short if Horikoshi is just going to end it in the whole media war thing. So it's gonna suck a lot for the fans, and so there might demand for more. And as you can see with reboots, it's bad, like really bad. Also, there is this guy doctor, or it was linked by Markiplier on what you can do to help with the coronavirus, and it's actually, well, Markiplier said, I got the facts from Markiplier, which he then gave a link to this doctor. So check out his video about the coronavirus and do some research as well on how you can help. Because at the end of the day, we are all humans and we all live in the same earth. So we should always try our best to help one another to grow and go farther than the rest. And apparently me and Cranny took an hour in making this. Like, it literally took an hour in drawing. So I'm just really extending the script right now. I'm joking, but still, I really need to talk about this problem. I mean, it even caused some literal panic to just cancel school to April, which is really awkward. But I think the country I mentioned is going for online classes, which is going to be pretty helpful as well. But still, that's why it's best to check your facts. Don't let the media dictate what's true, and always remember to stay alert. Thanks for everything, and thanks for watching the video. Do some research. Don't be gullible.